So wili muyu mumaningi kunopo menda kunokoso.
Muhigalo mwenya munywa mpongo ya mpongo yazwa kunywa ila suba miho mwenyo bamana baro baragupa miho ya mpongo baranyo no tromba bayimirizi munganda ya mirao bako kuno kwasogwe kuno kujihona iwambo ti abajiteja kuhombana babaletele mabo ibantu banasoge no batanagiswa makolera abantu kuno
uyu mugo sogwe gutega menda lonse bachanika chakulindiri yabya kuti chindi jajirimo kulindiri yabya gutega menda amana chindi cha mainza mulongo hula kukupabi yambwenobu amana kutega mumasenke kuti unani bola so kuchanike kuti ube kuli kugwahikwa kupati magana pampo
agunywa abusu bambonya so pesi no bapati gamuliwo chuma gasalwa kutegwa mutu kwaske gamutu kwasha mapezi ngo twa musala tumusala tikatunya mapezi aya twamana kumusala nyamwa ime nogo mwaturu bamunya mazi mabotu kubusana kwa muvete sebo inga mbo tutega mazi tunobotere twenamba tutega mazi mumushoboyo so
Gisela Monga, a dedicated design outreach wash manager, has been working tirelessly to bring attention to this pressing issue.
That water, basic water and sanitation and hygiene is not only a need, but it is also a human. Look at the UN report for 2024, which indicated that globally, we have about 2.2 billion people that are still lacking safe managed drinking water sources, while we have 3.5 billion people lacking safely managed sanitation facilities, and 1.7 billion people still lacking basic hygiene. Now, from these figures that are given by the UN as a global statistics, we need to unpack and see what percentage are we contributing as a country. We need to unpack and see what percentage are we contributing as a province. We need to unpack and see what percentage are we contributing as a district. This would narrow down even to a constituency level. Water and sanitation is a basic need not only for health, but it is also a means of poverty reduction. It is a means of having peace. It's a human right.
He has witnessed firsthand the challenges faced by those living in remote areas where the lack of clean water puts their lives at risk from various diseases.
I just want to make an appeal to the government of the Republic of Zambia through our able elected leaders and other sector players in the WASH sector, that us as an organization, as Design Outreach, our hands are open. We are willing to work with anyone, any sector player who is available in the field of WASH. But as government institutions, we are appealing to them to promote more sector-wide approach, more capacity building, more innovations, just having a holistic approach towards water supply and sanitation, especially now that we have climate change. We need to have more innovations as we address the water challenges.
Moreover, the danger of being attacked by crocodiles while trying to access water from rivers is a constant threat for these communities. Mr. Monga is calling on the government to take urgent action by significantly increasing the national budget for the water, sanitation and hygiene WASH sector. He believes that this is crucial in addressing the ongoing water challenges in rural communities, not just in Southern Province, but all over the country.
A few months ago, I was privileged to work in Southern Province, Kalomo and Choma, Kalomo and Zimba district. Abstracting groundwater there is becoming a challenge. There are a lot of dry boreholes, and these are some of the issues we need to sit on the round table and discuss as sector players. But what are the short-term measures in addressing water challenges, which are affecting the children not going to school? The grandmothers, some of them are being beaten by crocodiles because of scavenging for water. This is also increasing the diarrhea cases. because mothers are still getting water which they are scavenging with the pigs and the dogs. In some cases, we see these things being posted in the social media. And we've been in the villages where we have found these things. Now, I want to appeal to the civic leaders, to the elected member of parliament, the mayors, the council chairmen, that we can change the narrative. We can reduce the 2.2. We can reduce the 3.5. We can reduce the 1.5. Is even using the local funds, using constituency development funds. How do we address this? Assuming that a member of parliament goes in the constituency and says, I want all the non-functional hand pumps to start functioning. Let us have all the hand pumps in each particular constituency functional. Then we are going to see the percentage where we are standing. And then a few villages or many other villages that do not have hand pumps, we are going to drill boreholes. In some growth centers, the government is promoting that we do small mechanization so that we connect to a network. I think this is the approach that we need to take. If we are only going to wait for the government to allocate funds, wait for the UN, wait for cooperating partners, we have a responsibility in our rural areas as civic leaders, as elected members of the community to ensure that people access the basic human right of water and sanitation.
One of the key tools in tackling this issue is the Constituency Development Fund. Mr. Monga urges civic leaders and members of parliament to prioritize allocating enough funds for the wash sector.
This is my earnest appeal. I'm also appealing to the other activists like the church, the CSOs. Let us come on board and ensure that our people are drinking safe water. This is going to reduce diseases. This is going to reduce even poverty, because where there is water, you have assurance that you are going to have a garden even tomorrow. As design outreach, we have so many innovations. Right now, we have gone into upgrading the India Mark II. We are piloting upgrading India Mark II in Chibombo Central Province, where we are using 63 millimeter PVC pipes to abate the issues of corrosion. And we also have a pump which is called a life pump, which can abstract water from as deeper as 150 meters deep while pumping manually. So there are many other things which we can discuss on the table. All we are appealing for is let us be inclusive. All the players, please, let's congregate and ensure that we align ourselves with the Vision 2030 as the government has set it. We should also be speaking the SDG number 6, which talks about universal access for water and sanitation for all.
This will ensure that the needs of these communities are met and they can have access to safe and clean drinking water. The United Nations has set a goal known as Sustainable Development Goal number 6, which aims to ensure the availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all by 2030. John Shikabe, Prime TV News in Monze District, Southern Province.